It's been 24 hours since the tragic loss of the legendary Kobe Bryant. So first I want to send my condolences and prayers to Vanessa and the girls and the family members of the other people in that helicopter. Such a sad situation, man. It hit hard here in LA. And personally, for me, because I'm a diehard Laker fan, huge Kobe fan, but it made me think of one word, and it was time. And everyone has their time to go. We never really get to dictate how it happens, but what are we doing with the time that we have? And so instead of really focusing on his death, I really looked at the time he spent here and what he did with it. And that's what I admire most, is what he did with the time in creating a legacy that will last a lifetime. And from the championships to then moving on to retirement to starting tech companies and getting involved with his baby girl in sports and starting the Mamba Academy and just doing a lot of philanthropy work and working in upgrading and empowering others. And you never know the impact of someone until they're gone, and that's the sad thing. You never really appreciate it. We never really celebrate people while they're here. Now, Kobe was loved. He was celebrated, but I know there's a lot of people who probably had a lot of things they wanted to thank him for. How many people are you at odds with? How many people are you holding a grudge against that's really not worth it? And we hold on to this baggage and it just weighs us down, and one day these people are gone. And we never get the chance to say, I'm sorry, or I love you, or thank you, or I really appreciate what you did for me. There's that saying, it's like, don't wait till people are gone to give them flowers. We are the flowers. The greatest gift you can give someone is your time. That's one of the most valuable things on this earth. What you do with that time dictates your experience here on earth. You can make it a good experience or a bad experience, but the choice is yours, what you do with the time. And I just admire the hard-working effort, the tenacious work ethic that he had, his commitment to excellence, his commitment to be the best. His belief system was enormous. His belief system in itself was so big. When he first got the league, he was like, I'm gonna be better than Jordan. It didn't matter who believed him or who saw it coming, he believed it. And whether that's debatable to you or not, he left it all on the floor, through injuries, through sicknesses, through good teams, through bad teams, through good relationships, through bad relationships. He never lost sight of the goal. And he became a multi-champion. He became MVP. He became one of the greatest players of all time. He took that same mentality, that Mamba mentality, into the business world with his family time. And that's something that's just, it's a rare thing. But it is also something that is in all of us. You just have to know how to tap into it. But you have to first know that it's there. A lot of us, we hold ourselves back because we don't think we can do it. We don't know if we have it in us. And that's the biggest misconception. That's the biggest trick in the book, is to convince you that you are not capable of doing it. That's what separates greats from goods. Right? The haves and have-nots. It's the belief. If you believe you can do it, you have a better chance of achieving it than if you never believed you could do it from the start. If you never thought you could pass this class, if you never thought you could make the team, then how much effort would you really put in to accomplishing that goal? So I'm not going to stay here too long, man. I just say, man, celebrate people while they're here. Love people while they're here. Because tomorrow's never promised. The next hour is not promised. Don't live life with regrets and grudges that mean nothing. At the end of the day, they mean nothing. What is meant to be worked on and meant to be will always be. So care for people while they're here. Tell them you love them. Tell them you care for them. Tell them you're happy for them. Encourage them, uplift them. Let go of old grudges that are just weighing on your heart. So, inside of all that's going on, man, really think about what you're going to do with your time here. What is the legacy that you want to leave? What is the impact and the footprint on this earth that you want to leave to be remembered by? I will always remember Kobe for the champion that he is, for the warrior that he was, for the ambassador of the game that he is, and his work ethic, his will to be the best he could be. It's funny, in the last post I mentioned him a couple days ago, and that's how much of an impact he had on me. When he was in the Utah series, he airballed 4 straight times. I think it was like his rookie year. And the critics were all over him. Oh man, he's too young. He thinks he's the big shot. He's doing too much too early, but he believed in himself and he kept shooting. And he realized the only way to get out of a slump is to keep shooting. That's the only way out of your situation right now, is to keep shooting. Keep going for it. Keep your eye on the prize and put it in the work. Champions are made in the hours when nobody's looking. So don't do it for the gram. Don't do it for Facebook, for Twitter. Do it for yourself. Do it for your family. Do it for your future. If you want something, go get it. Put the work in. It's out there for you. Let no one take you off your path. If you want it, you can have it. You got to believe it. Put your faith in motion and work at it. Put a plan to it. Execute. And keep your eyes there. Keep your focus there. Surround yourself with those that believe in you. Those that are going to push you out of your comfort zone. See, it's when you're uncomfortable is the only time you move. So if you're uncomfortable right now, it's because there's more in you. And God will keep putting you in uncomfortable situations until you just get tired of that. It's like being in bed, right? When you're uncomfortable, you keep moving and moving and you're moving until you find that right spot. So when you're uncomfortable, that's because there's more in you. It's time to move. Get comfortable with being uncomfortable and you'll be successful. Because it's when you're uncomfortable is when you decide to, I can't take this no more. I gotta make something happen. I gotta make a change. And it's in that change, whatever you decide to change, that will help propel you to your next level. It will get you to your next. It will get you closer to your promise. It will have you walking in your purpose. So, I love y'all, man. Y'all kings, y'all queens, y'all conquerors. There's nothing you can't do when you empower you. I love y'all. If I ain't told y'all, I love y'all. You can always count on me. You can call on me when you need me. I'm here. So let's remember Kobe, Nipsey, all the greats that came before for the legacy that they left. He's not defined by that crash. He's defined by the work that he laid in the game that he played. So Kobe Bryant, I would like to thank you for all that you've done for the game and for all that you've done for all of us around the world. Your impact was enormous, and we just appreciate you. We love you. We will continue on the legacy. We will keep shooting. We will keep pushing. Keep empowering. You are more than an athlete. You're a legend. I repeat, you are more than an athlete. You are a legend. Rest well.